Hey guys, a little K-7 update for you. After, oh, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 tries of painting this, I finally got some root beer brown on it that looks presentable, and we got a few details on it. The body has got to be clear coated yet, but this is a good paint job. This is one I can let out the door and say, you know, that I like it. We've got some, like I said, it's ready for clear. We've got some detail on the usual, there we go, tail lights, exhaust out the back there, handles up them sides, windshield wipers, things like that. It is painted the whole way through. Got a little lettering to put on it, and then some clear coat. The chassis, if you remember, was that silver, and it was just scratched a little bit. This is called, this color on it is called, what's it called, guys? Black stainless steel. So it looks like a good color for a chassis. And we've got that front grille there polished. We'll throw a little black in there and have that is done. The tray that sits inside the bed, that is also done in the same black stainless steel. And it accepts the screws in the back side, and then that grill fits in the front for the chassis. So we've got that drilled and tapped for screws. We did have our rear gate. Our rear gate needs to be done again yet. For some reason, the paint kind of crazed on the one side. So we've got that stripped again. That'll be painted today. Little details. The horns up top, those have been polished. Got that little casting little hole there. That one. Those are polished and ready to roll. And for the interior piece, for the interior, we've got our tools all done up on the board. We've got some insets in the seats. We made a shifter, dashboard. We've got some details on the dash, and our gold flake steering wheel, because that's just how we get down here at Deep Junk, you know what I'm saying? The fog lamps or whatever at the bottom here I chromed, and I'll put a little turn signal amber on those. Look more like a fog light. That's about it on this thing. We're about ready to assemble it, get some clear, and the final stretches. It's been on and off with other projects. Now for the back, you guys might remember this car from a few months ago in a burnt orange color. William had said that he'd like to have a Holden in the back on this one, and I had a line on another one, but this one was right here, and you know, the chassis and interior is done. I'd cut out those windows, the side glass, and I thought, well, the hell with it. So I stuck it in some stripper, and we reshot it to root beer brown. This one is cleared. It is ready to roll. The headlights and grill, lights around back. I did not put a bunch of rubber on the bumper cover this time, but that is the same Holden from I don't know, I think it was a couple months ago when I did that car. So that will be the payload on the K-7 transporter. and everything's looking good. A lot of metal work, a lot of care in the paint job on this one, but I'm liking it. It really looks good. So I hope William takes a liking to it. I hope you guys dig it. Come back here when the thing is finished before I send it off, and we'll complete this series of little videos and such.